Welcome to the Box Score Sports Podcast. The good.
That's okay. That's good. That's all right. That's okay.
Okay, I'll start with the good for week 10 for the AFC. Now, I could go Texans or Bengals, but the Texan-Bengal game, go with the Texans, but they were too good to be in the good, so I'm going to go with the Raiders here. I was never a big Josh McDaniels fan. I didn't think he was a good coach. I didn't understand the hiring. Some people thought he could have become a better coach as he grew a little bit, but I just thought he was too set in his ways. All of a sudden he leaves and the Raiders win 2 straight games. The locker room, the chemistry's better. They just beat the Jets, but it's just like the atmosphere is so much better for them. Josh Jacobs is now running the ball good. Devontae Adams seems happy. The defense played pretty well, albeit against the Jets offense. So I just wanted to give the Raiders a good, because I think with Antonio Pierce, they look like a more cohesive unit, a better team than they did, with McDaniels.
Yeah, and to me, clearly it was the right choice firing Josh McDaniels. He's not going to be a good head coach. He's shown it now on 2 different teams, and they won now 2 games since he's been fired.
Mm-hmm.
And so you got to give them up. They didn't do an amazing job this week, but they did enough to win the game. Their offense looks a lot better, which is kind of to me also a shot at McDaniels, because that's I thought where he hung his hat on. And the team just looks better. So yeah, no, I get it. The Raiders are definitely looking better this week than they did a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, they just look like they're having fun and playing football, and that's what you want in your team, McDaniel. Yeah. Did you hear that they were smoking cigars and stuff after he got fired?
I heard so many things. Can you blame? I heard Hunter Renfrow, even though he hasn't done much since he got fired, but used to call him at 2:00 every single morning to tell him he's open.
I hope he did, because man, that guy, I don't know. One of the things I never understood was he's the perfect guy for a Bill Belichick offense, like that Wes Welker, Amendola, Edelman type. He just gets open in 5 yards. It's he's never used. I'm like, what in the world is going on? So I hope he did.
Yeah, I'm hoping that's true, just because I also find it funny.
I agree. That's hilarious. What was your good NFC?
I was just happy to see Kyler Murray. So Cardinals, they beat the Falcons, and they're a mess, but Kyler Murray looked a little bit like his old self. Yeah, he had 1 interception. He didn't have an amazing game, but that was his first game back in how many days, I forget. He got a touchdown run. He did a little bit of the old Kyler Murray, and if you're a Cardinal fan and you're seeing a little bit of that's encouraging, even though I know most of them wanted a top pick in the draft. But if Kyler Murray could go back to when he was good, you don't need that number 1 overall pick, because you've got a quarterback. So it was encouraging to see that. I loved him coming. I was glad he came back. They got to win his first game back, and to me, he looked a little bit more like his old self. So I'm hoping this is a good sign for the future for Kyler Murray and the Cardinals.
Yeah, real quick, the Falcons' only positive was the fact that they gave Bijan Robinson the ball 22 times. That's the only positive. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I'm glad you picked that one, because it's nice to see Kyler Murray out there. And even the fact they won this game, it doesn't mean that they're going to be good the rest of the year. They still can get a top pick, and maybe they could land like Marvin Harrison Jr. and not focus on a quarterback. What you do need, receivers in today's NFL, so that could work for them. So yeah, it was nice to see him out there, and he looked good. And like you said, he did some Kyler Murray stuff, so that's awesome. Yeah. You ready to move on to the bad? Thanks so much for watching this clip of the Box Score Sports Podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter or X. And we'll talk to you guys real soon. See ya.